Hey guys, welcome back to another Shep's movie review. Tonight we review King Arthur, Legend of the Sword. First off, let me apologize for being absent for the month of April pretty much. The first part of April I went down to Star Wars Celebration in Orlando, which was really fun, had a great time. And then I came back for a couple days, and then I headed down to Springfield, Missouri for one of my best friend's wedding. And so I didn't really get to see a lot of movies. I actually saw two while I was away, but didn't record them and upload them onto YouTube to give my review. Sorry about that. I'll try to do better in the future. But on to King Arthur. This is Guy Ritchie's movie, and let me say right off the bat, I am a big King Arthur fan. I've read a lot of Arthurian legends. When I was part of the SCA, my name was Artur, derivative from Arthur. So I had mixed feelings going into this, especially when I saw this trailer at first. It's definitely Guy Ritchie's scene. So let's jump into the good things. The things I liked about this movie. The dialogue, straight Guy Ritchie, from Snatch, from Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. It just pops. He has a way with dialogue, and that's throughout the movie. I won't say it's the whole movie, but it follows really well. Guy Ritchie's, just his dialogue is really well. The cast, Jude Law is the bad guy. Charlie was Hunan, I can't never pronounce his name right. As King Arthur, he did good. You know, he's from Pacific Rim and Sons of Anarchy. He did a decent job, I'd say. Digimon, I cannot pronounce his last name. We'll probably have misspelling his first name as well. Let's just say the cast did a decent job. Guy Ritchie brought a lot of scope to this movie. The scenery was great sometimes. The CGI was great sometimes. There were times where the CGI could have probably been a little bit better, but I think it was more towards like probably the end of the movie where they're like, oh, we need to get this going, get this done. Or maybe it was during reshoots, who knows. That being said, this movie is a mixture of King Arthur and Robin Hood. Is that good or bad? It's up in the air. I wasn't really invested in the storyline of these characters. It was really choppy at some parts. I don't know if the editing was just not on point this time, or if they're like, we had this longer movie that we have to cut down into 2 hours and that we needed to get, out and done, so they decided to edit it through. But sometimes the pacing was like, okay, we're jumping here, we're jumping there, and catch up, guys, because there's not going to be too much explaining going on. So that's pretty much my take on King Arthur, Legend of the Sword. If you're a Guy Ritchie fan and you're diehard, you'll really love this, because this is Guy Ritchie pure and simple, from his dialogue, from his cinematography. His hands are all over this movie. But all in all, it felt disjointed. The story wasn't all that great in the retelling of it. There's plenty of King Arthur movies out there that are really better. So I'm going to try this new thing. I always have friends on Facebook. They usually ask me two questions, or they ask, when I see a movie, it's theater or Netflix. I'm going to add a third option to this: theater, matinee, or Netflix. Theater means go see it at night, go see, whenever you can, go see it. Matinee is, it was an okay movie, but don't spend $12, $13, $15 to go see it at the prime time. Go catch it at a earlier show, save a little bit of money. Netflix is obviously whatever digital media you go to, wait for it to come out on digital media, and that's what Netflix means. So what am I going to give King Arthur, Legend of the Sword? I'm going to say matinee it. It's still got some really good dialogue. It's got some good cinematography. I think it's an enjoyable movie. I just don't think it's worth the $15 to see it prime time. So matinee it if you want to go see it. And that's it, folks. If you go see King Arthur, Legend of the Sword, let me know in the comments below. Did you agree with me? Did you love it? Did you hate it? What were your thoughts on the movie? And until next time, see you at the next